This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Number 20 is our subject, and not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said,
from Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show. Next. Number 20 will stride in, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're doing.
Brandon Belt will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently it's 6 games entering play.
Stay hot, babe. Here we go.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
Lifted the other way to left center.
Go.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's 1-1. And he is in there. So a run batted in there on the double as they've come back to tie the game at 1 in the opening frame. Jet Bandy will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Number 20 stands in.
Now batting, number 20. Hey, now, here we go.
Lying toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard.
Well, man, this is just more of the same for him. Here we are in June, and he's at the top.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. George Springer stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Jose Altuve has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Calhoun, and that retires the side. Number 20 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Duke sprinting after it, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits, and it's given the Astros a 4-2 lead. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You have heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Number 20 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Right here. Wait for your pitch right here. Let's get the pitch. They see it and drive it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game.
Man. And what a night. His 4th RBI of the ballgame. He's just been on fire.
Brandon Belt steps in. He scored after reaching on a single this last time up. He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Nope.
And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on. George Springer steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Left field and deep. Duke ranging back. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Well, this is a situation.
Number 20 steps in now.
Number 20. There we go, kid.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
All right, can you hear me now? If you can hear me, I do not have MLB The Show 17.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our
MLB
top
16
player of the game.
I decided not to get 17.
He connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and
Broken
carried
a
them to
lot
the
of
victory.
records with this guy. So that's why I didn't get 17. Working on 16.
So that just about does it. For
Good.
EK,
You can
Psycho,
hear me.
and the
It's
crew,
great.
I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 11-2. Good night from Houston.
Your career, 17, the show.
And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare you for Game 2 of our series with the always important tops. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. And now we'll look at Mike Scioscia's lineup for the visiting Halos. Anybody catch your eye, Eric? Number 20. We'll see if he can keep the magic wand going. He was 5 for 5 in the ballgame last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Lifted the other way out to left center.
Find the ball.
Calling for it, Duke. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Time now for a quick look at the home.
He's trouble every time he steps into the box because he's such a well-rounded hitter. He has the power to go deep. He's got the speed to turn an out into a base hit. And he's got the nerve to stay calm and come through in the clutch.
And he goes against the shift there as this is tied. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And with that, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk...
Number 20 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, here we go, kid.
So, Katie, just wondering, what team do you play with?
And he popped him up. Mustakis is
Thank
there
you for the
it.
sub. I appreciate it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Just wondering what team you use.
Very
and,
tough to get on top of a
if
fastball
you're
at
enrolled
96.
to the show,
Even
team
if you miss
you
it by
with.
an inch or two, this
Katie.
is what the result will be. An easy pop-up.
Number 20 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. This is right here, kid.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Trout, still going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Okay.
We played 4
Fair
full,
enough.
and we are
did you
tied 4-4.
pick your team, or did you get drafted?
Number 20 will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so
by a
far.
random
0 for
team.
3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. 6 innings. Mike Mustakis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
Season.
A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a
Cubs
Tuesday
are
night.
a tough
After
team
this.
to beat.
Number 20 will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion.
Takes time.
He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Called out. Don't worry about it.
Carlos Correa comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced.
Right here, find the ball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve.
I haven't yet. I'm waiting to unlock some more cards so I can get better players and put a better team together. How about you?
Back live now on the MLB. MLB The Show's in the heart of Texas on a Wednesday night at Minute Maid Park. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set. Number 20 will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it wasn't a great game for him yesterday, but I got to tell you, watch out for him in this one. He's been blasting balls over the wall at a ridiculous pace in recent games.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind.
So how's your team doing so far?
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And who do you have on your team?
It doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Brandon Belt will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there.
Keep rolling.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this
good to hear.
decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Come on, big dog, stay hot, let's go.
Right side. Valido right there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Nothing in the Houston first. We've played an inning. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels leave one. Home half of the third coming up.
What other games
no
do you
score.
play?
Number 20 stands in.
Now batting, number 20.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Oh, and here's a fastball
And
right
there's
down the middle of the plate that
98
swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
What is it?
Number 20 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
What is it? How do I say it nicely? The easy level. I'm doing that just because I want to break records. I want to see how many records I can break. I'll eventually
Here comes the first pitch.
Go up to a harder
and now
level.
The ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone.
Nice.
Home
99.
run.
I'll eventually move on to a harder level. I just want to see how many records I can
A
break.
solo
right
shot
now.
down the line in right. His second of the game. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. At the plate, Omar Gutierrez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Ouch.
And here, I think he's trying to get his hands into position to get.
Number 20 will step in looking perhaps for a 3-homer ball game.
Yeah, and on fire doesn't even begin to describe his performance so far. You talk about swinging a heavy stick, no doubt.
Plus, I'm just having fun playing the game. That's all I care about. Having fun playing.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Come on, don't tell me it froze.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog. Come on, guys. Get your pitch right here.
Okay, I gotta quit. Thing froze.
Striding into the box, Luis Sardinhas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Luis Sardinhas.
Hey, play the first. Play the first.
Out in front of it, strike one. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
Okay, sounds good.
Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show. And as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this four-game set, we present the Tops Player Spotlight. Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Los Angeles Angels. Number 20 will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Number 20 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Now batting, number 20.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Bases are empty here. Nobody out.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go. Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Boy, and here's the drive.
There's
Deep left
100
field,
for
and the
the
long
season.
ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 849 career. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. And we'll take one more look at the big one. 100 home runs in a season. Can you believe it?
Hello, gaming with Builder Pro 1900. How you doing?
So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Number 20 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
This is
I
line to
have
left.
2 favorite
Duke
teams,
is right
the
there
Twins,
as he puts it
'cause
away,
I'm
no
from
problem
Minnesota,
for the first out.
and
I'll tell
the
you, if
Yankees.
this is in off the plate just a little bit
How
further,
about you?
this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Number 20 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a
Thank
solo
you,
shot,
Cade.
but it
Have a
definitely
good
helped
night.
get this offense going.
Hey, let's scan. Hey, let it fly up there, huh? Hey, one pitch. Make it
Cardinals are a good team. They're always a tough team.
Hey, come on now, one time.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duke has a beat on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody,
Thank
I'd
you
say this
for
man
the
most deserves to be our top
subscription and
player
the
of the
like.
game.
I appreciate
and I think
that.
we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
Hey, gaming, what other games do you play?
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight.
I also play GTA.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on. Number 20 gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Number 20.
Okay.
All right, one time right here.
Play a lot of good games.
Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
PS4.
Solo shot to right center. The 850th home run of his career. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Number 20
Do you have
steps in now.
PS4 and Xbox, or just PS4?
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Number 20 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch.
Number 20 steps into the box.
Number 20. Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
I've
solo
heard
shot here to
just a
straightaway
little
right
bit
field.
about it.
His second of the game, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Maybe a big swing of the bat right there. That's going to give him that ever-important insurance run here in the top of the 8th and make this a 2-run ball game. That's going to allow his bullpen to pitch with a little...
Yeah, I don't know a lot about what happened. I just heard stuff, so... Hey, that's okay.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean,
I'm thinking about it. Hi, Mookie
And
Betts.
welcome back to the MLB pregame show
I'm
as we
doing
prepare
good.
you for
How
Game
are you?
2 of our series with
Gaming,
the always
I'm
important
thinking about
Topps
it
Player
because
Spotlight.
Aaron Judge is on the cover.
Number 20
and
is in the glow. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award. Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Number 20 will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
That was 851 career home runs so far.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, Apparently, these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now, he's got another home run right here. So now, obviously, this pace won't...
Fernando Montoya set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
On the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More of the show Saturday. Number 20 stands in.
Number 20.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrews.
Thank you, Gaming.
He got on
Have
top
a good
of one
night.
and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, he makes the stop. He's up with it. The throw. He's out.
Oh, love it. Well, by rights, this should have been an RBI single. But that's one heck of a play out there on defense. The run's still going to score, but what an exceptional defensive effort out there to at least get an out on the play.
Number 20 steps into the box.
Number 20.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Joey Gallo will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball.
Oh, what a play. The throw. It's in time.
Oh, what a play.
The second baseman, number
On a
2.
ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman.
It's fair to say that early on at least, number 20 will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Brandon Belt will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Number 20 will step in looking perhaps for a 3-homer ball game.
Yeah, and on fire doesn't even begin to describe his performance so far. You talk about swinging a heavy stick, no doubt.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it, and that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Back here on the MLB pregame show. MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Number 20 will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Well, you know,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting.
Chris Castro will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and a rather easy first out. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew lately, driving in 20 runs over the last 10 ball games. I guess I shouldn't say one-man wrecking crew. It takes a lot of support from the guys above him to get in a position to be driven in, but he has been the man.
The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game. Stepping in, Chris Castro. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
You know, he's been struggling a little bit lately, so hopefully he learned some things from that last at-bat. Turn things around here with a base hit.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 20 will step in now. 2 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty good one so far. We'll see if they pitch him any differently right here in this at-bat.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosas has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against Rougned Odor will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something. 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
And he's retired 1 away.
Joey Gallo.
Number 20 will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 8 runs, 14 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Come on, big guy.
High in the air out to center field. Rosas waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Javier Rosas will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particular...
Hanser Alberto is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now that's kind of surprising right there that they...
Number 20 will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ballgame. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Oh, man. Well, one thing you can say about this guy, he doesn't hit many fence scrapers. I mean, look where this thing comes down. There aren't too many guys that are going to visit that.
Number 20 is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Gone! It's a grand slam! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
At the plate, Javier Rosas, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
And they got him to lunge at one there as this is popped high in the air over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Here's where the importance of getting...
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, this game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but take a look at all the RBIs.
Okay, before I call it a night, I would just like to say thank you to everyone who watched this video. hit that like button and subscribe. I will make more videos when I have time. So again, thank you to everyone. Good night.